First off, man, I want to just get into how this came about because I did a docu series last year called Woman.
Right.
You feel me? And I brought you on the show, and we chopped it up.
For sure.
And like to this day, man, like people still like, hey, man, her episode was the best one, and they say because you was real, you was authentic with what you were saying.
Hey, I don't know no other way to be.
You know what I'm saying? And so, man, from there you was like, yo, I want to do a podcast.
Yeah.
So, you know, I want to know, tell the world why you chose to do a podcast. Like, is it a spread of the moment type thing, or you just been wanting to do it? Like, explain that.
It's something I've been wanting to do for a minute, but time, you know what I'm saying? And then after we did the interview last year, a lot of people was hitting me up like, where the rest of it? Y'all want to do some more or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that made me feel like people interested in what I got to say.
Yeah.
And two, everybody come to me for advice. And I mean everybody. So this y'all free counseling session.
Facts. Yeah, because I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, when I did your episode of Woman last year, it did feel different than the rest of them.
Yeah.
Not saying they weren't. The other ones was great too. It was just, I felt like yours, it felt more emotional, and it felt more like you was really like it was your niche to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say too, man, I appreciate you for wanting me to do this for you.
For sure.
To film it for you, because, man, like this from eighth grade, you know what I'm saying? You made a Booker T, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now doing this together, that's dope. That's dope. So
for sure.
So, all right, let's get into the first episode, the first topic, and the topic is dating and relationships. Now, first off, straight up, this topic could be one we can go on and on and on for days and days and days and years for real.
Especially in today's society.
Yeah, man. So I mean, first off, why this topic?
It's a lot going on in the world, but especially right here in Mobile, Alabama, as far as relationships go. And it's just like, are relationships real these days? You know what I'm saying? People get married for nothing. They not happy. They cheat on each other. They fighting physically. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody happy in the house. People getting together for stability these days instead of for what it's supposed to really be.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I feel like we need to talk about this shit.
Well, let's talk about it then.
Put it on the table.
Let's talk about it then. So, toxic relationships versus healthy love. Alright. Let's get into it.
First of all, it's a whole lot of toxic relationships out here.
Yeah.
And not just speaking on relationships like love and all that, like just, you know what I'm saying, parents, relationship with siblings, family in general, friendships, all that, you know what I'm saying. Then it's rare that you see healthy love like you saw back in the day. Here in 2026, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So back in the day, love. So alright, I'm gonna get into this. So, they say that back in the day, it was toxic then too. They just hid it better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, all love one healthy love back then. You had Big Mama raising 32 children from her husband. That's about 20 different women.
I feel like it was toxic then too, but they stuck it out though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they stuck it out. They didn't just
leave. Live by them vows.
Yeah. Like when they said for better for worse, they meant that. They meant that. So I think today.
And then too now, hold up, cause granddaddy was bringing that check home to
Yeah,
Big Mama too. You feel me? So,
but see, today, you know, if a man bring home the check, you know, does that justify them staying with a toxic man?
no, it don't.
You
You
know
know,
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying? But a lot of people, that's why they in relationships right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? They stuck in a relationship that they don't want to be in for stability.
I feel like, though, to
You
me,
got women out here that don't want to work these
yeah.
days.
So, like, how we got to that point, though?
Man, I don't know. It's just like as the
'Cause-
generations come, it's
'cause
like it just get worse and worse,
Like,
man.
so do you think it's a race thing, or it's just
No, this everybody.
universal? So
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the culture, like music, television, movies, like all that stuff we ingest every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's basically showing us infidelity. It's showing us toxicness. It's showing us this stuff, and we feel like, well, that's just life. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
you know, this generation coming up under us, these generations up under us, they don't have no good examples.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
feel me? You got folks that don't know how to co-parent with each other. You got these kids seeing daddy cussing mama out, calling all out her name.
yeah, and see the whole, like, I'm gonna be real with you. The whole co-parent thing. Why is it co-parents? It shouldn't even be that. If we keeping it 100.
Yeah, but sometimes that's just what it takes.
But see, I feel like this though. You know what I'm saying? If you have a child with somebody that, you know what I'm saying, y'all ain't locked in like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like now you got a co-parent.
Yeah.
And y'all wasn't locked in from the start. So it's gonna be hard to co-parent now because y'all wasn't locked in from the start for real. Y'all just was
ain't no foundation being set.
exactly.
So I'm gonna just, talk about like my own relationship right here. So when we first started communicating back and forth, you feel me? I was just on some, like, look, I was just straight up with her, like, look, I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, come into nothing toxic. I ain't trying to come into nothing where you ain't being serious with me or none of that, because when I love hard.
Yeah.
And if I'm with you, I'm with you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, I told her from the jump, you feel me, like, if this what we gonna do, then healthy and love in all aspects is the goal. You feel me? I had great examples set for me.
Yeah.
My godparents, both sets, 100. You know what I'm saying? My goddad, Pops, he set the best example. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And I'm thankful for my best friend and her siblings that allow me to share their parents with them.
Yeah.
Because that's a real life relationship goals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being able to communicate with each other, or say when you feel a type of way about something, or, you know what I'm saying, express how you really feel without it having to blow up into an argument. And that's how me and my wife are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When we know how to sit down and talk to each other like we got sense.
Yeah.
If something is bothering the other, we sit down, hey baby, I need to talk to you about this how you made me feel, or I didn't like this, or, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, we truly have never had an argument.
And that's how it should be.
Honestly, like, people think that it's a facade or it's fake or we just putting on, but like, literally, this the happiest I ever been in my life with anybody.
Man, that's what's up. And I think that's one of the major issues, just communication. Mm-hmm. And not knowing how to communicate, not knowing how to sit down and actually talk to each other, not talk at each other. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, my own personal experiences, I mean, I've only had like 3 actual, like, locked in with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like you, I love hard. So I'm careful with who I choose to commit to like that, you know what I'm saying? And the one thing I've learned is that communication is very, very important. If you with somebody and you feel you can't express your emotions to them, you can't express how you feel or whatever, you need to get out of that ASAP.
Wrong relationship.
ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then my thing is, what I've seen from women and even men out there, like selfishness. Like I feel like we dating and we marrying for a come up. We ain't marrying for
stability.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't marrying for the right reasons.
Yeah.
And then when that check stop, or when he ain't getting your hair done, your nails done, now you want to leave, or when she ain't doing this, then now you want to leave. That ain't how it should be.
Yeah, that's real, man. And see, my wife, she stuck with me through my lowest when I wasn't even myself. You feel me? And see, I knew that she was it for me before my mama passed. First of all, her mama's birthday is the day after mine, so she's a Leo as well. And my mama was a Capricorn, just like my wife. So I feel like we've been prepared to deal with each other our whole lives.
Yeah.
And before my mom passed, like, she used to let her lay in the bed. She'd tell her, come lay in the bed and take a nap or whatever, you know what I'm saying? My mama ain't never did that.
Yeah.
And before she passed, they text, and she showed me the text thread. And my mom pretty much told her, thank you for loving my daughter the right way. You know what I'm saying? And for loving her the way that you do. And I feel like my mom gave me her blessing right then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she was just letting me know, like, this the one right here.
Yeah.
And after my mom passed, I went through a dark period for years.
Yeah. I know all about that.
And I wasn't myself. To this day, she tell me stuff that I did and said, and I be like, for real? I said that?
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, when I had my back surgery, she stuck with me through that. She didn't have to do that. She took care of me.
Yeah.
Cause I couldn't do nothing. She took care of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real love right there. You know what I'm saying? Love. If you love me, show me in action.
Exactly.
Don't just tell me. And she did that.
Yeah, anybody can tell you.
But everybody ain't rocking like that.
Nah, at all. You know, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of people got trauma too.
Got to heal.
Yeah, a lot of trauma. They you know what I'm saying? They hop from over here to over here and they ain't healed yet.
Mm-hmm.
So they going from this person to that person, basically spreading they trauma on somebody else, and now they traumatized from them, and it keeps like a chain. You just keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and then you know, we got to talk about the domestic violence, man.
Oh yeah.
Domestic violence then got so bad out here, man. It don't make no sense. For a good while, when I first moved back to Mobile, even before I moved back to Mobile, it was a whole lot of men killing women that they was in relationships with because the women want to leave. Man, that don't love me to death like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know, I grew up around that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you some real stuff. Like, I have looked in the eyes of a abusive man before, and I'm telling you, like, it's like a demonicness. Like, it's like his eyes wasn't even really human no more. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a little kid seeing. I'm like 5, seeing this. So I'm looking at him like, man, like, you know, this, like he like the rage in his eyes was like, it wasn't even human. You know what I'm saying? It was like demonic type stuff. And like watching the news and hearing how, you know, some of these men is, you know, shooting their girlfriends like in the face. Like one girl that just got killed recently. You know what I'm saying? And like, man, that ain't, man.
That ain't cool.
That ain't cool. That ain't, to me, that ain't even humane. That ain't even human to me, man. Like, You know, if,
it don't take nothing to walk away.
just walk away.
It don't take nothing
Like,
to walk away.
like, what's the? I never could understand or respect a man or even a woman even that would go that far. Just leave. Mm-hmm. It ain't even worth all that. You know what I'm saying?
It costs you $0.
It ain't
to walk
never,
away.
man. It ain't never worth all that. It's plenty more out there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never worth all that for real.
But you know, domestic violence don't just come from romantic relationships. Domestic violence is also parents and children,
Facts.
siblings,
Facts.
all that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Any type of family dealings that's domestic violence, and it's a lot of people having kids that ain't ready for kids, and they beating on the kids. They treat them any kind of way, not providing what the kids need. All that. You got some people out here with a drug habit so bad, they can't even do for their kids.
Exactly.
Cause they trying to get that fixed. They rather go spend their money to get that fixed than take care of their kids.
Yeah, that's a real illness. People don't understand that, like, addiction is a real illness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't really, like, we see a crackhead, we like, man, he a crackhead. But we don't understand that's a real, like, he's sick, you know what I'm saying? They need help.
But one thing about our generation is that we realize that it's okay to go to therapy.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay to get help, to seek help.
Yep.
But that stigma in the black community of therapy, black folks don't go to therapy. Yes, I go.
Yeah.
Yes, I go faithfully.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with therapy.
That's how you heal.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with therapy, man. I mean, to me, you know, as long as you healing, I'm fine with it. You know, the key thing is healing. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of us we don't want to even admit we got trauma. We don't want to admit we got problems.
And our generation, we had to grow up too fast.
Yep.
We was babysitting when we was babies. You know what I'm saying?
So, man, yeah, it's like, I just feel like, man, you know, I done seen so much unhealed people just moving and I mean, and it's like you said, it ain't just dating, it's families. Most of it is families, for real. It's just unhealed and not understanding how to talk to somebody, not understanding how to really sit down and just be an adult. You feel me? Like, I've seen little kids sit down, like, they'll fight for a little while, come back, sit down, I'm sorry, now they cool again.
Yep.
But an adult can't do that. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy to me,
it's
man.
It's real crazy because, I mean, what take over your mind to say, oh, she don't want me no more, I'm finna kill her?
Nah, man.
It ain't that serious.
It's like, it's never that deep.
It's
never, ever that deep, man.
Just move on. It's several billion people in this whole world. Man. Move on.
Got to. So look, so how you feel about friends with benefits?
A lot of y'all want to know what's in my cup. Slow-mo soda. Best drink in the world. Hendrix Clothing Store and Tillman's Corner. They got them.
You think that's the thing? Do you agree with that, or you feel like it's
they making it a thing? I don't have the desire to cheat on my wife. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? But you got people who not in relationships and they friends and just, you know what I'm saying, messing around with each other, but what they do to the friendship once you find somebody.
Yeah. And to me, if you friends and y'all messing around, y'all ain't just friends. I'm sorry, man. If you messing around, it's almost impossible to not catch some kind of feeling. You know what I'm saying? And
then it go off. Someone fall off into no label relationships, and it's like them no label relationships that can get sticky because y'all not officially in a relationship, but you don't want her to mess with nobody else, or you don't want him to mess with nobody else. But y'all not together. You see what I'm saying?
They go back to what I said earlier. A lot of kids get birthed like that though.
Yep.
They, like, you know, we were just kind of rocking, kind of just chilling, and then all of a sudden she ended up pregnant, and I be like, "What you gonna do? I'm gone." You know what I'm saying? Like that's how a lot of that go.
Yep.
And so I feel like, nah, man, like I don't agree with that label because I think it's a fake label.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't just.
It ain't no label.
Yeah, y'all just, you know, I mean, and like, you know, I think that boiled down to like having a real purpose for dating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I done met women before that told me, look, I ain't looking for nothing. I was like, all right, I'm out then. Because if you tell me you looking for nothing,
yeah.
I don't need you.
It ain't no purpose.
I don't, for what?
What you here for?
For what? And what's crazy is, what you looking for, you gonna find. Mm-hmm. So if you don't want nothing, you gonna find nothing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you gotta have a real purpose for dating.
Yeah, then you got people that's in relationships, but they mentally not in a relationship. They mentally in a relationship with somebody else.
Yeah.
Emotionally in a relationship with somebody else, just off talking.
Mm-hmm.
And that lead to cheating. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
Like once your emotional connection gone from your actual relationship,
it's gone.
And you got them emotional connection with somebody else, that relationship pointless.
It's gone.
You might as well just
Yeah.
Go on about your business.
Got to.
It's crazy out here, man. This relationship shit, it's crazy
I
out here,
told
man.
you this can be a year-long topic.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's one thing we can all relate to. We all have been there before, and then it's like an evolving thing.
Yeah.
And it's like so many of us getting it wrong every day, just getting it wrong, man.
Yeah.
So I feel like having these types of conversations is important.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us out here dating or even having families or whatever, and don't even understand how to have a healthy bond with somebody.
Yeah, but they go back to what I said, and they ain't have no examples.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't got no examples.
You know, and some of them might have had one and chose to I'm gonna just do my own thing. Cause I know a person personally that had an example, and this person just made his own decision. You know what I'm saying? And you get those people like that too. So yeah, I feel like, man, you know, we just gotta do better as a people.
Yeah. And
try to get to a place where we can really, number one, like I said, be healed.
Yep.
Be healed.
You got to heal.
Yeah,
that childhood trauma, you got to heal it.
Mm-hmm.
And until you can heal that childhood trauma and love yourself the way that you're supposed to love yourself,
facts,
you ain't gonna never find real love.
Facts.
You got to heal yourself and love yourself the right way before somebody else can ever love you the way that you need to be loved.
Hey man, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you because like my mom died, son, your mom died. Mm-hmm. Ever since then, you know, like I've been really getting, you know what I'm saying, into my praying, and growing up, I didn't think that, I ain't know that worked for real, but the more I've been getting into like praying and just saying, hey God, man, look, just heal me, you know what I'm saying? Because like as a kid, I was taking therapy, I was going to counseling, I was taking medication, and none of that really worked for real.
Yeah. So,
you know, as an adult, my mom died, and like I realized I had so much trauma from past, like just so much trauma in me, and I had no clue how to deal with it.
Yeah.
I'm spazzing out, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing crazy stuff. And then one day, man, I just said, like, I'm literally at home. I'm at home, I'm drinking. I'm trying to get messed up. Couldn't get drunk. I just started praying.
Yeah.
I started praying, and like, man, from that day to this day, I ain't nowhere near perfect now at all.
None
but
of us
you know what I'm saying?
Human.
Yeah, but
we
you
weren't
know,
made to be perfect.
Yeah, but I can say right now, like I feel like I'm the most healed I ever been in my life.
Me too, man.
I had to let it go.
But you know, I feel like we all hit a point in life where we felt like prayer wasn't working.
Oh yeah.
We all done hit a point in life where we said, God, why me? Why I got to keep going through this? You know what I'm saying? We all done hit that point. But one thing about it, you got to step out on faith and stand on it.
You got to.
And when you do that and you continue to pray to God, see, a lot of people don't understand. You got to be specific when you pray.
Yep.
You got to let God know specifically what it is that you talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he gonna deliver every time. It might not be when you want him to deliver, but he gonna deliver every time. But he gonna test you before you get that blessing, because he need to know if you even ready for that blessing.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people pray for stuff they ain't ready for.
Yeah.
And then God give it to them, and they fumble it.
And even with relationships, you feel me? God will keep, and not just romantic relationship, friendship, any kind of relationship. God will keep putting you in the same situation in different ways until you learn the lesson that He trying to teach you before you can get that blessing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I done been there, so I know personally from experiences.
Me too.
From experiences, like he telling me like, yo, dude, I've been telling you for.
But a lot of folks don't realize that you gotta wake up and understand and see.
You got to, man. It's.
Folks don't even take their kid to church no more.
Nah, cause I mean, that's a whole nother topic. But,
I ain't lying. Hey.
So a lot of folks say, happy wife, happy life. Some people say, happy spouse, happy house.
That's it.
That's it. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Cause it ain't just about the wife.
Nah.
It ain't just about one person being happy.
Nah.
It's about the everybody in the relationship being happy.
You gotta is
both parties. If you happy and I ain't happy, it ain't gonna work.
Nah.
It's gonna always be an issue or a problem.
Always be an issue.
Because I ain't happy.
Always gonna be an
You
issue.
know what I'm saying?
You know, it's to me, whoever made that phrase up was selfish as hell. I don't know who made it up, but that's a selfish ass thing to think. Just like that.
That's real.
You know, I'm just being real about that because a marriage, y'all like this, y'all locked in like this.
Yeah.
So if one half of it ain't happy, then the other half can't function. Y'all can't function together.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that might be the most selfish phrase I've heard of when it comes to marriage.
But you got a lot of people out here, cause I ain't gonna just specify the men. You feel me? You got a lot of people out here who focus so much on making sure they spouse happy, they forget about their own happiness. I done been there. I done done that.
So
doing everything just to make this person happy.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you ask for, I'm buying it. Taking care of all the bills, all that. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy with that? 9 out of 10 times you doing all that stuff, and that person still ain't satisfied.
They don't even like you.
Mm-mm.
They don't even like you.
Nope.
They just with you because you doing all that.
Because you doing it, and let you stop doing it. Now you ain't nothing.
What?
You ain't nothing now.
Yeah. But you know what? Folks don't realize the extent of what you're doing for them until you stop.
And
they ain't gonna appreciate it because you just doing it.
Yeah, and then when you stop and when they lose that, now they realize, man, I had somebody doing all this for me and I threw it away.
Yep. But then they'll turn around and try to make it seem like you did something wrong.
Yep. That's because they don't want to admit they wrong. They don't want to admit that they lost a good thing. That's their pride. You know what I'm saying? They want to
pride.
That pride hurt, and they don't want to show that.
Yeah.
It's like, man, look.
Pride that woman, pride. Pride, serious, man. That's a serious topic right now.
Man, that's one thing.
That'll hinder you from so much.
You know what's crazy? When I was growing up, I was taught that by men that pride is a good thing to have. Keep your pride. Like, man, I had to learn the hard way. I can't have no pride, man. Because when that pride get hurt, you do some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You do some. I'm
It's
telling you.
it's alright to have pride, you know what I'm saying? But you got to know when to use it and when to turn it off.
Yeah. Like I looked at it like, as I was getting older, and I realized every little thing would hurt my pride. Every little thing would hurt. And I was like, man, why? Like, to the point where I'm like, man, I'm spazzing out, getting angry, I'm like, I don't understand why I'm always getting hurt or my pride getting hurt. And I realized, man, look, I gotta let my pride fall for a while. Cause if I keep letting that pride stand in between me and my happiness, I'm gonna be angry, hurt forever. You know what I'm saying? So my pride to the point like,
and that anger and hurt, you gonna sit on it.
Yeah.
And as time progresses, it's gonna get worse and worse, and it's just piling on top of each other. And when it come out, it's gonna come out the wrong way at the wrong person. It
happened to me. That's where I realized I was like, oh no, like I can't do that.
Mm-hmm. Nah. Yeah, that's.
Nah.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta let that pride go.
You got to.
Yeah.
So alright, do you think monogamy is real, or are those days like long gone?
That's a tough one, man. It's a little bit of both. Cause you got some people out here who are truly faithful to their partner and actually, you know what I'm saying, believe in being monogamous. But then you got people out here that just they can't take no type of nothing. If it's thrown at them, they gonna take it every time. Man, you got some folks out here that'll get to a spider if they could. For real, man.
I mean, I'm gonna agree with that. I think it's real. But I think number one, you have to want that, and I feel like I said earlier, our culture has taught us that ain't cool. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Our culture has taught us that, being with one woman, one person is not, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you have to want that for yourself. Mm-hmm. If you don't want it, you ain't gonna never do it.
But in living in today's society and just watching other people and seeing other people's relationships firsthand, you got some people out here that's just like, I ain't trying to lose my good thing, but man, look at her. You know what I'm saying? You got some people who just can't help themselves and don't want to help themselves. Monogamy is a real thing, and it has always been a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
But it's just about whether you actually gonna do it or you not.
Man, somebody told me this. They said that a person is only as loyal as their options.
Yep, and people gonna only do what you allow them to do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's real, man. Yeah. Like, I see so much. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them that sit back and just observe and watch everything that's going on with everybody.
I'm the same way.
Even when I'm just out and about, you know what I'm saying? I'm paying attention to everybody that's walking past or moving past or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many people out here that just don't care. And you got so many people who just allow it.
Yeah. And that's crazy to me because like I'm the opposite of that. Like I care too much sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And like it blow my mind how people can't care about some certain stuff. Like how they can just go out and cheat or what. I can't cheat.
Yeah.
That just, to me, number one, I know for a fact I'm gonna get caught.
Now
I'm
I
too
ain't
lazy.
gonna say I ain't never cheated,
Right.
but I will say this: you gonna set the tone for what we on.
Yeah.
Whatever you on, that's what I'm on.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So if I find out you cheating, just know that I'ma cheat and teach you how to not get caught.
See,
and then I'ma move on about my business.
See, with me, I feel like, man, I don't want to go through the trouble of trying to hide. I just want to be. I'll be single, and do my own thing.
That's the thing. Like once it get to that point, like I said, I'm gonna get my get back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you how to do it and not get caught.
Yeah.
And then I'm moving out the way. I'm going on about my business.
Yeah.
It's over. I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because once it get to that point, I don't want you no more.
Yeah. My whole thing about that is just, man, I know me. And I know
I'm just petty like that.
Yeah,
man.
I know me. I just be like, look, if I feel like I want to cheat, I'm like, hey, look, I can't. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Cause I know how I am.
My problem is I gotta get my get back. That's my problem.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, if somebody cheat on you first, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
I ain't gonna never be the one that cheat first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've never cheated first. Now don't get me wrong.
But once I find out you done did.
Yeah, that's different.
and I'm gonna do it. It's gonna hurt you to your core if you ever find out.
Yeah. I used to act the same way, but yeah, I'm to the place now in my life where, like, if you cheat on me, I'm ghost. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time.
We at that age though, man. I ain't gonna lie, that cheat shit, man. It take too much.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I did yesterday. I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast.
That's what I'm saying.
And talking about being out here cheating.
I ain't got time for it. If I know I want to, move like that, I'm gonna just be single.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be single. I ain't answering to nobody. I can do my own thing. I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
Versus having a woman and I'm cheating. I gotta hide different stuff and move. Man, I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that, man, at all.
That's why I'm glad that I found my person.
Yep.
And I always tell her if anything ever happen to her or she leave this earth before I do, I never get in another relationship.
Yeah.
Because I always search for her.
Yeah, you gonna be
in a person, and I know I'll never find it.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yep. That's real. That's real love. My grandmama was married to my granddaddy for, I would have to guess 50 years or so.
Yeah.
He died in like 1977. Never remarried.
Yeah.
Never ever remarried. Never even dated anybody again.
Yeah, that's how I be, man.
Like that,
I can't do it no more.
Yeah.
And I don't even want another relationship.
Yeah.
Honestly. But like my grandma, my granddad, my grandparents, they just celebrated 20 years of marriage in November. Back in November. But they've been together 40 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my whole life.
Yeah.
Plus some.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't trying to tell my age.
Yeah, man. But that's that real love, man. Like when that person gone on and you still don't want to be with nobody else, that's very, very rare to find that.
Yeah.
You have that, man, for real.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's real, man. I just, if you just gonna mess around, just mess around. If you want a relationship, be clear about that in the beginning.
Yeah.
Be upfront about it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want a relationship, be clear about it up front.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And just make it known.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, can't nobody say, well, you made me feel like this or you said this, you know what I'm saying? Like just be real about it up front.
I think being real up front is the most important thing.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Come with clear intentions of what you're looking for and what you want. That way, we won't, a person won't feel like, oh, I got played. Nah, like I told you up front what I wanted. So give both people the opportunities to say, well, I'm good.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Or this ain't what I want.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that right there keep a whole lot of things from happening.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So man, first episode, Coolin with AC. What you think?
First episode in the books.
In the books.
Way more to come.
Hey man, I'm with it, man.
Nah, before we close it out, I just gotta say, a wise man once told me,
A wise man.
be careful of the foot that you step on. Cause it just might be attached to the ass you gotta kiss later. Shout out to Sir Major Hair.
And on that note, we out this time.
We out.